Rapunzel sneaks out of the closet at night, ties Flynn to a chair using her hair, and has Pascal wake him up. Flynn is amazed when he sees Rapunzel's hair, and even more amazed when he sees her face and realizes she is Rapunzel. He tells her his name is Flynn Rider, but Rapunzel is scared of him and asks who sent him and why he wants to steal her hair. Flynn takes advantage of the situation and tells her what happened to him, explaining that he found the tower by coincidence. He asks her about the crown, and she tells him she hid it in a secret place that he would never be able to find, even if he destroyed the entire tower. Rapunzel is happy because it means he didn't come to steal her hair. She offers him a deal. If he takes her to see the lights, she will return the crown to him. Flynn tells her they are not just lights. They are lanterns released every year for the lost princess. He refuses to help her because the kingdom's guards are searching for him everywhere. But Rapunzel insists and gives him the crown, telling him he won't leave with it unless he shows her the lanterns. Flynn is forced to agree. He begins climbing down the tower while Rapunzel, both nervous and excited, lowers herself with her hair. She touches the ground for the first time in her life, feeling joyful. She runs and sings, full of happiness, but Flynn notices her mixed emotions. At times, she's sad because her mother will be upset, and at other times, she's happy and doesn't want to go back to the tower. Flynn finds her crying and tells her that her mother will be very sad because she didn't listen to her. He suggests she return to the tower and give him the crown before her mother arrives. Rapunzel refuses and insists she must see the lanterns. She gets scared when a rabbit jumps out of the bushes. Flynn then gets an idea to convince her to go back. He tells her about a nice restaurant where they can eat. Meanwhile, Maximus is looking for Flynn and runs into Gothel, referred to here as Jason, who is surprised to see him alone in the forest. She rushes back to the tower and calls out for Rapunzel, but there is no response. She enters through a secret passage, climbs up the tower, and finds it empty. She discovers the bag with the crown and sees a picture of Flynn, realizing he's the one who took Rapunzel. Back in the forest, Flynn takes Rapunzel to a restaurant in the middle of the woods. Rapunzel is frightened because it's full of scary-looking criminals and thieves. Flynn tries to frighten her further, suggesting they go back. But when he tries to leave with her, the criminals stop them and decide to capture Flynn to claim the reward. A fight breaks out over who will turn Flynn into the guards. Rapunzel tries to save him by hitting one of the criminals with a tree branch. She pleads with them to let Flynn go, saying she has to see the lanterns and he's the only one who can help her. She explains that it has been her dream since she was a child and then asks them about their dreams. One of the criminals steps forward and sings that he dreams of becoming a musician. Rapunzel is amazed by his performance. One by one, the others share their dreams. They're all surprisingly sweet. They sing and dance happily. Outside, Gothel arrives at the restaurant and spies through the window, taking a picture of Rapunzel dancing and singing with the criminals. Flynn is surprised by what he sees. Then another man admits he dreams of buying an island and living alone with lots of money. Suddenly, the royal guards burst into the restaurant to arrest Flynn. He hides with Rapunzel, but the guards manage to capture two of the criminals who were helping him. One of the criminals opens a secret tunnel to help Rapunzel and Flynn escape. Maximus enters the restaurant and finds the tunnel's location. The guard captain sends a soldier to stay with the captured criminals and enters the tunnel himself, but the criminals knock out the guard and follow Flynn to get revenge. Gothel threatens one of the restaurant patrons and demands to know where the tunnel leads. Inside the tunnel, Flynn is impressed by what Rapunzel did and asks why she never went to see the lanterns before. Before she can answer, they hear the guards approaching and run quickly. They exit the tunnel beneath a dam. The guards are chasing them from behind, and the two vengeful criminals are in front. Rapunzel uses her hair to swing herself across a wooden beam, pulling Flynn with her. Flynn uses a frying pan to fight off the guards and successfully defeats them, amazed by her bravery. Then Maximus attacks fiercely with a sword, knocking the frying pan from Flynn's hand. At the last second, Rapunzel pulls Flynn away with her hair, distancing them from Maximus, and they escape from the criminals.